So what's up everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into another complexion corner. So y'all know I told y'all a couple of things I didn't bring with me last time I had to put in this video, and it's a couple of things I'm still not gonna rank in this video because I'm still trying them. So you won't see the Patrick Star foundation in this video, and it's one other thing you won't see in this video. I'm trying to think what it is. I've tried so many things this month, so it's like, I'm sorry, I don't honestly remember. But yeah, you won't see Patrick Star's new foundation in here. I think that's it though. I think I've ranked pretty much everything else. Anyway, let's get started because I got a few foundations, a few concealers. Now I got 3 foundations, but I got a few concealers. I don't know why I wrote this concealer. This concealer is old. I'm gonna put it in the box till the end. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the one from last time that I was supposed to rank it. I forgot and left it home. I told y'all about this. Is the Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin foundation. So I have the shade 14 Neutral. I really love this foundation. This is like that your skin will better, nice glow from within situation, and doesn't feel like heavy on your skin. Because when I had this on, I messed around and forgot I had it on, and I touched my face because it felt like I didn't have anything on my face. So this stuff is amazing. I would definitely recommend it. I will try to remember to link all the videos, all these products up above, but yeah, I would definitely say this one is a great foundation, and I definitely recommend that you try that out. Next I have the what is this, the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. Now y'all remember when it first came out, I was like, I'm not trying it because I don't like serum foundations. I had the thought process that this was gonna be like the L'Oreal serum foundation I had tried from the drugstore that I wasn't feeling, and then I think the lip bars is supposed to be a serum foundation as well, and I don't really like that one, so I figured this was gonna be like those and wasn't gonna give as much coverage as I was gonna like, and it was gonna be like really glowy, and you know, for some of my skin type, that's not what it is. So I had like written this one off a long time ago, but then they came out with the concealer. So we're just gonna rank both of them together because the concealer is the only reason I end up getting this, because I was like, I might as well try the foundation if I'm getting the concealer. Now this is 22 bucks. This is, I think, $18. So both of these together were under 40 bucks, which I think is how much that Charlotte Tilbury one costs. So the fact that you can get a concealer and a foundation that are like amazing, spoiler alert, is great to me. So this is the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. Now I have the concealer in DG3 and I have the foundation in DG7. So both of these work absolutely amazing. I absolutely love them. Like, this concealer is so brightening and wonderful. To me, this is a good substitute for the Marc Jacobs one I love so much because it has the great coloring. Y'all remember that Caffeine, when he came out, it was supposed to be a foundation and concealer, but I told y'all from jump I was only using it as a concealer because who paying that much for it to be a foundation and concealer in that tiny container? He had lost his goddamn mind. I'm sorry, that it needs to be said. He lost his mind. But this color is really similar to that color, and y'all know that's one of my favorite colors. Like, I love the coloring of that. It gives such a great golden undertone. So even if you want to put like the beige powder underneath the eye, you'll still get that yellow brightness from within, but it won't be as impactful because you'll have the beige powder on top of it. I put a yellow powder on top of it because, honey, I don't care. I like the yellow brightness underneath my eyes, and I think it looks fine, but I know some people like beige, so I figured this would be good for you because you can still get like the yellow underneath, and then you can still have like it not be as bright because you'll have a beige powder on. This stuff is absolutely amazing. You need to try it. Like, I'm so glad I got the foundation go along with it too, because when I took this off, it felt like I was just like removing like a facial cream off, like I was washing off a face cream when I took this off, because and this stuff just feels amazing on the skin. Again, this is one of those I end up touching my face because I forget I have makeup on, because it doesn't feel like there's anything on your face. So I love foundations like that. The only thing that sucks about them is I end up touching my face because, you know, I'm used to not having it. So I'm feeling all these foundations that people are coming out with that have skincare in them. I'm here for it. It's a vibe. I'm actually loving it. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes, and yes. The last foundation I have to talk about before we get into all these lovely concealers is, of course, the Kosas Reviver Skin Improving Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 25. Mine is the shade, what shade is this? Deep Warm 370. It is deep with golden undertone. This stuff feels amazing too. Like, I actually did a comparison between this and the LYS since one of y'all asked me about it. I literally did that battle yesterday, so you'll see that coming up. I think that's a video that goes up on Sunday. Don't quote me. But yeah, so I really like this foundation. This, again, is another one of those foundations you put on your face and it doesn't feel like anything's on your face. This one is a little bit more glowy than the LYS one. This one is more glowy, and I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit more glowy than the LYS. So both of those are a little more on the glowier, dewier glow from within side than the LYS. The LYS, I feel like, it's calm down a little bit more than that, which is why I think I like it a little bit better when it comes to wear when I have to go to work, because it's like I don't want a super greasy, oily, crazy looking face when I have to take my mask off and try to touch up and do videos at the end of the night and things like that. So the LYS is better for that, but I do like this one. Like I would really like when masks come off and we can like walk around without a mask on again. I would like to wear this one in the Charlotte Tilbury one a whole lot more, because I won't have to worry about it getting in a mask and then messing up the foundation and whatnot. Plus your pores obviously aren't being able to breathe as much if they have a mask covering them for like 8 hours a day. So those products are wonderful. It's just they're not as wonderful as they could be because I have to walk around with a mask on all day. I'm sorry, all of us have to walk around with a mask on all day. Oh, I know what I didn't bring. I didn't bring the Morphe Concealer because I'm not done trying that yet either. So you won't see the Morphe Concealer, you won't see the Patrick Star Foundation. But this concealer I've been trying for a while. This is the Nyx Bear with Me Concealer Serum. I have the shade Deep Golden, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I have the shade Deep Golden. The only thing I don't like about this is the containers in. Like, I'm feeling like y'all trying to do the MAC vibe or whatever. MAC is full coverage in this little package. I don't like this because it's like, I don't like this packaging because since it's a sheer one, I want to be able to you know, like have a wand to put it on with. So that's my only gripe with this, the fact that you have to press it down and get a brush and do all that. But it's worth it. Like, I like to blend this in with a lot of concealers when I feel like they dry too fast or they're a little too cakey and they don't spread well. I'll put this in to give it a little more smoothness because it has that serum effect to it. For example, like the Jaclyn Hill one we were supposed to talk about last time and I ran off and left, in the shade Tan Deep Golden, I will mix this with that to get the smoothness out. And plus I find that it doesn't make it dry as quick when I mix this in with that. I mean, it still dries pretty quickly, but it doesn't dry as quickly because I have mixed this in with it, and that serum I guess gives it a little more time for me to blend out, because it's not like I leave it on for 5 minutes like that over exaggerated thing was on demo on Jaclyn Hill's Jaclyn Cosmetics thing or whatever. I don't leave it on for 5 minutes. I literally leave it on long enough to like blend out my bronzer I put in between the eyes, and then the bronzer I put on the side of my cheeks. So if that's 5 minutes, then you know, then I guess I do 5 minutes. But realistically, we all know that's not 5 minutes, and I feel like realistically no one's leaving it on for 5 minutes. So the point of that comment was what? I don't know, but anybody leaving it on for 5 minutes. At least I hope they're not. If you are, I don't know. But this concealer is okay. It's not anything exceptional though. Like, since she's known for complexion, everybody loves her complexion, and she always gives good recommendations. We were expecting it to be like all this and that. Now the coverage on this is amazing. I'm just like everybody else is trying to put. But when I mix this in with it, then it's fine. So this on its by itself, I like to put with other concealers just because I feel like they have more coverage than this does, because you know it's called Bear With Me. So I'm feeling it's like minimum coverage when it comes to concealing, so I'm mixing it with this one. I've been mixing it with the Morphe one too because I feel like that was too thick and too close. I mean, dries too quick just like this one does, so I mix this in with that and it works fine as well. But on their own, I wouldn't like recommend it. So like on its own, I wouldn't recommend this unless you're trying to like cover up like acne spots, and then you just get one to match your skin tone to cover those up because of the coverage of this. But I wouldn't just recommend you to put this underneath your eyes on your own. I just wouldn't. That's a spot concealer as far as I'm concerned, unless you mix it with like a lighter coverage concealer like this. Next, sorry, I think this is the second to last podcast to talk about. This is the Good Apple what is it, Good Apple concealer? Is that what it's called, right? Good Apple lightweight full coverage concealer. I have the shade Tan 162. Now y'all know what I did the video. I think I originally had 170 or 172 something. I think I had 172 originally. I know it was in the 170s, the original shade I had, and the reason I didn't like it was because I feel like this dries kind of quick too, but I didn't like the color I had that much, and then I felt like you could still see the dark circles underneath my eyes. But with this lighter shade, I feel like it's been working out better for me, so I can say I like it now. And I still wouldn't like say this is an exceptional product and say it's a holy grail thing for me, because I wouldn't. I'd say the LYS is a holy grail for me. This is nice and I like it now as opposed to when I first tried it out, how I wasn't impressed. I like it now because I have a better shade, but I'm still not obsessed with this concealer. I like the foundation better, to be perfectly honest. I feel like it gives beautiful coverage and it lasts pretty long time. But I have used this with that foundation. I have used this with the what is it, the True Portrait foundation that they came out with a while ago too. So I have used it with a couple of foundations in my collection. I think I used this with the the Makeup Forever foundation that just came out as well, that you don't see here. That was the other foundation I was thinking about. So I've used it with other foundations. I didn't just use it with the KBD Beauty foundations like I normally like to, because I feel like I'm not just going to use it with that. like I would normally do. I'm trying to get out of the habit of just using stuff with other stuff that I like. Sometimes I want to use it with something else and see if it'll work just as well, since it's just a good product overall. So I'm weaning myself off of doing that, and it's taking a little bit, but you know, I'm working on it. So the last one I have to talk about, and now see why Morgan Turner was raving about this thing, but goddamn is it expensive. I have the shade and Illuminate concealer from Tom Ford. I have the shade 5WO Tan. So I got 5 Warm Olive Tan. This was literally the last one in the store. I had went up to the thing, I had swatched on my hand to make sure it was the right color. Then I asked the woman for it, and she was like, oh, you got the last one. I'm like, thank God, because it's like I have been looking for it online on the Nordstrom's website. They don't ever have this concealer online. I don't know what's going on with that, because it's like I could find the foundation that matches with this. I could find all their other stuff. I just couldn't find this concealer. So I had, when I was in Vegas, I had went to Nordstrom's, and that's how I got this what do you call it, concealer, and I immediately tried it out when I got home, because this is concealer you all saw me use in the, what is it, the Patrick Star video. So this was the first time I used it, and I think I used it like 2 more times after that, and I can say that this is definitely a holy grail. Like, I really love this concealer. Now I'm mad about its price, because $90 is a lot for concealer. Like, y'all know how much makeup I can buy with that. I just told y'all that 2 products from LYS cost 40 bucks, so I feel like I could do almost a full face. If not, who are we kidding? Not almost. I could do a full face of LYS just for the price of this concealer. So I'm gonna have to try to find y'all a dupe for this concealer, because to me this is just absolutely outrageous. 90 bucks for a concealer. It works beautifully, it looks beautifully, it is everything that it should be for $90, unlike Clay the Post stuff I tried. Let's not get into that. But yeah, this is everything that it should be for the price that he is charging for once, because y'all know I think his quads are grossly overpriced. But this is worth it. This right here was worth it. Morgan Turner did not lie. This is worth it. I'm gonna just try to find y'all dupe, because I don't feel like you should have to pay $90. I'm mad I had to pay $90 to find out it's worth, but you know, it's neither here nor there. We've done it, it's over, it's wrapped. So those are my thoughts in this complexion corner. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all the diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.